Hello, welcome to EVSC 517 Geographic Information Systems Applications. I am Dr. Suleiman Fall, your instructor for this course. The prerequisite for EVSC 517 is EVSC 507, Introduction to Geographic Information Systems. Therefore, by now you must have acquired familiarity with basic GIS concepts and also with the ArcMap interface. In this course, you will learn key fundamentals of raster analysis and how to use ArcGIS Spatial Analysis to solve real-world problems. After being introduced to the basics of raster data, you will learn about surface modeling, terrain analysis, raster display and processing, site suitability analysis, image processing, 3D visualization techniques, and the use of spatial analysis statistical functions. You will complete lab exercises using ArcGIS, and most of the examples will be drawn from environmental science. With this course, you will build a solid foundation of knowledge and practice of raster analysis. Now let's take a couple of minutes to explore the navigation and course content. You will be using Blackboard. When you log into your account, you'll be taken to the Introduction Start Here section. This is a very important section where you'll find plenty of useful information that will help you get started smoothly. You have a welcome word from the instructor. In this welcome word, you can watch a presentation on how to navigate the course. And the next item is day one, very important. You have to read carefully and apply all the instructions so that you can get started without any problem. Please do not skip any of the items in this section, since all of them hold critical information or steps that you must take. The orientation and overview section has two important items: course overview and Blackboard course orientation. First, the course overview. You will find in this section the purpose and objective of the course, how the course is organized, instructions about how to proceed, and the course outline. The other important section is the Blackboard course orientation. You may enroll for this short course. This orientation is designed to help you become familiar with the tools and technology used in the course. And you will find also a wealth of useful information in this folder. Let's go to the syllabus and course material sections. This is one of the key sections. You will find course information, the syllabus itself, lectures, the assignments, the quizzes, your grades, and an important statement about plagiarism and honesty. In each of these subsections, you have critical information. In the course information, for example, you have the syllabus, the course objective, course outline, contact information, your grades, the technology requirements, the distance learning orientation, which is a very important orientation, and you have the Blackboard orientation and support services, a wealth of useful items that you have to read carefully. Then you have a folder about the syllabus. You have the syllabus itself. You have to read it carefully and to take the syllabus quiz. This is a mandatory quiz that is worth 2 points. And it is given to ensure that you have read all the items of the syllabus. It's very important information. You also have a folder about the lectures, all the lectures throughout the semester, a lecture for each module, then the assignments, all assignments, what is the assignments, how to submit the assignment, and you have the same for the quizzes. An important subsection is My Grades. Here you will see your grades, and there is a folder about grading information. the components of your grades, the components of the grades in the GIS project, which is one of the key components of the course. And you have plenty of rubrics that explain how the forum and the assignments and exams will be graded. Very useful information. Course updates. This section actually corresponds to the home page, the course home page. Make sure you regularly watch for new announcements. The course instructor link takes you to information about the instructor, but also to plenty of useful contacts that you might use if necessary. Now let's look at the course content. The course is composed of 8 modules, and each module is completed within 2 weeks. Therefore, we have 16 weeks. Let's have a look at week 1. On top, there is a summary of the course, followed by the objectives. Then you have a table that lists all the tasks to be completed within the weeks. You can use it as a checklist. After that, you have a lecture in PDF, downloadable PDF format. You have the discussion board, which is very important. Make sure you post your contribution on time. Then we have the required reading. This course is associated with online resources from the Environmental System Research Institute, which is ESRI. And ESRI is the leading GIS institution worldwide. And you will need to create an ESRI account to log into your account and access the reading material. I will show you later how to access ESRI online resources. You have the required exercises. You will access your ESRI account, download the data for the exercise, and follow the step-by-step instruction to complete the exercises. You have also instructional videos. Make sure you watch them. They show you how to use the software, the GIS software, ArcGIS, and you may take advantage of the transcripts that are associated with the videos. Most of the quizzes are actually based on video content. When you complete a 2-week module, there will be an online exam you must take. And completing each module exam by the posted deadline is a requirement. For example, the first module spans week 1 and 2, and in week 2, you will have to take an online exam about this module. The assignments. There is one assignment to be submitted for each week. Always complete your assignment after completing first the required exercises, because the assignments are based on the exercises, and the objective for the assignments are to make sure that you revisit the ESRI exercises, and then you get more familiar with the ArcGIS software, and you sharpen your skills, the skills acquired while you were taking the exercises. After completing an assignment, you have to use the submit assignment link to submit your work. Do not use other ways to submit your assignments. Do not email your work. You have to use this link to submit your assignment. You will also have a rubric for each assignment to show how the assignments are graded, and a quiz, not every week, but before taking any quiz, always read the associated instructions, because they point to the material you must first review. Let's now look at the discussion board. You can access the forum from each week folder, or just by clicking on the link to the left. All discussion topics are listed on this page. If you have questions related to the course, click on the Any Questions link, and then you can click on Create Thread and type in your question. You can also reply to your classmates' questions. Remember, discussion forums, like other assignments, are graded and must be completed by the deadline. Feel free to visit all other links, including the student resources. Each of the links leads to important information regarding service available to you and also important rules and regulations. Now, as I said earlier, this course is associated with online resources from the Environmental System Research Institute, ESRI. There is an ESRI link in the navigation pane. Let's go to the site by clicking on it. Under My Training, you'll click on My Virtual Campus Training. And if you do not yet have an account, you'll have to click on the Need an ESRI account and create an account. And when you create your account, you'll log into your account. Let me log into mine. Now, once you access your account, on top right, you'll have to enter the 14-digit code. And the course code was already emailed to you. And when you enter the 14-digit code, you'll access the course. And the course will be added to your courses in progress list. Since I have plenty of courses, I have a long list. And when you complete the course, it will be added to your completed course list. Let me go to your course. It is Learning ArcGIS for Desktop for ArcGIS 10. And let's click on it to open the course. The course is composed of modules. We have 8 modules. Each of them must be completed by the deadline posted on the website. Now, let's expand one module. Each module is composed of chapters. For example, module 1 has 1, 2, 3 chapters. Let's expand one chapter. And each chapter is composed of concepts, topics, and exercises. When you see an E, it's an exercise that you have to complete. Let's look at one topic. You must read all the topics. They will make you familiar with the GIS concepts. You have the exercises. These are step-by-step exercises. You'll need to download the data on your computer, and then you'll open the software ArcGIS and follow the step-by-step exercises, step 1, step 2, and so on. And you have to complete the exercises and read the topics to understand the GIS concepts. And then you'll go to another chapter and do the same. When you are done with the module, you'll need to complete an online exam. And you have 10 questions. You need to answer correctly 8 of the 10 questions to pass the exams. So this is what you have in the online course from ESRI that is associated with this class. And when you complete all your courses, you will earn a certificate, and it will be a good addition to your CV. That's it for now. If you have questions, feel free to email me. Thank you.